Hello, let me introduce myself. My name is ESMERALDA ELIORA JOHARIN, and you can call me ELIORA. And I have my partner with me, Miss FLORIANI. We are at the same department. And thank you for your care by joining us today, Sir Franklin. And I think there's something we need to discuss. I think we should consider about our employee welfare, Sir Franklin. Due to our office doesn't have a food and beverage facility access in our office. Will we open in cafeteria? I think it will be benefit to our employees, sir. May I get your opinion?
Well, good. It will be necessary to our benefit. But the problem and the concern that I have is that how about our security issues? This is because I don't think that our cafeteria was suitable for our capacity layout in the office because you know that cafeteria requires some place for kitchen operation and dining area and some inventory storage. And our office was not suitable for any cafeteria activities. And about the cafeteria, we're gonna need to collab with the outside sources such as supplier, and I'm afraid that can lead to the espionage issues in our companies.
Yes, by the way, Sir Franklin and Miss Eliora, another useful feature is enables employees to learn better with our colleges. And for example, a food preference, food eating equipment, and more other example that can be a mixed culture in our work environment. So they can use the cafeteria as the exchanging knowledge about food culture and let's have a good and positive relationship among the employees, sir. And in addition, sir, our new cafeteria can become a place where the employee meet and greeting each other. So I think there is no miscommunication among the department.
Well, is that a good idea? I'm really like it. But what if our employees from different culture, they have a different taste and preference that affect to our cleanliness issues in our cafeteria, such as the craving for kwachi, egg boiled, and something that like that, for they can hanging up and for the craving. So I'm afraid is that can affect to our cleanliness issues. And other than that, we have a cleanliness issues that very good culture that affect to our healthiest among employees and the company reputation in the global image.
Okay, sir, I got it. We will look into it immediately.
Well, sir, allow me to explain that maybe we can generate a new business idea based on employee entrepreneur that sells their food and services at our cafeteria. I think it's probably works if we have an internal sources of food and services, and that will enable to avoid espionage issues. And a cafeteria will help us to boost company culture. I have a few reservations about our employee will have some ethnocentrism issues, sir, and I hope the cafeteria could be our medium to be culture interaction among our employees.
Yes, actually, I agree with that, Ms. Floriani. Supposing a cafeteria renovation can boost concentration and productivity. We may be better off lunch hour at outside because our cafeteria can be outside income. Why don't we have a food and beverage resource that can generate our income, right? And it will be help us to create work environment culture such as place for discussion.
Well, it's a good idea and I agree with it, but how about our food qualities? It's necessary to attract our employees to buy our food and beverage in the cafeteria because our achievement is that we're gonna need to gain some demand and the cafeteria have a very nice reputation in the establishment in the border. So if you can see, we have many competitors in outside of our companies such as KFC, McDonald's, Chicken Recipe, and so on. They attract our employees because they have a very high of the food qualities. And other than that, our employees were very demand for it, even though it's very far away because it's more expendable, joyful, engaging, and the high quality of the food. And another one, I don't think that the welfare could be used well among the employees because it can be a negative culture among the employees could be generated from the cafeteria. For example, they may be gossiping in the cafeteria and use for the cafeteria to distract each other, and they may be gossiping and provocation among the employees. And Other than that, we have an issue of the cafeteria operation, such as distraction from the cafeteria was publicly opened. So the public could not have a very nice service and term privacy in our companies. So it can distract to our customers and employees. And other than that, the distraction can come from the kitchen operation, dining area, and so on.
That's a good question, sir. We have planned to offer healthier food alternative. In return, we can create a healthier food culture in our cafeteria, such as cleanliness, a Mother Nature decoration and layout, and it will promote social interaction and teamwork. So, sir, our employee would be motivated and they will seeking for the unique environment in order to working at their place, which is the place where the employee can find a peace, nature interaction, and avoid more futuristic building and let to save cost renovation, sir.
Wow, it sounds like we will have a beautiful scenes layout in our coming environment, sir. That's with me. A Mother Nature theme can become stress reduction. It may prove our team can become a cafeteria is a healing place for our company. And if you look into other benefits, the cafeteria is a lot more accurate by time saving. And for the worker can return back to their workstation as soon as possible. Apart from that, lunch hour is a very fixed. It may be better our employees spend their money at the cafeteria, right? We will provide the lowest cost and the highest, healthiest food.
Well, great. I agree with that. But we should consider about employees' discipline when the cafeteria operation, such as they line up for the food and beverages, and also they have a high occupation rather than co-workers in the cafeteria, so they may be ignored about the duties for the responsibility in littering, in rubbish, in cleanliness, and so on, because that depends on our services.
Oh, you don't have to worry about it, sir. We will figure it out by conducting a standard procedure operating in cafeteria. In conclusion, sir, we will operate the cafeteria after we set up the standard operation procedure and more tourist surveys.
Well, great. I'm looking forward about your achievement for this cafeteria establishment. And I'm afraid if I'm gonna need to leave now, and see you soon. Thank you.
Thank you.